It is no coincidence that Paul Skenes can hit 102 miles an hour, and this is episode 102. This was all planned by the Pirates. I'm telling you, they watch. Oh, well, it's going to be a short one this week because I don't know if this hotel internet will be able to handle uploading a YouTube video in a timely manner, and I unfortunately do not have time to go over the NFL schedules after they release on Wednesday night and get the episode out on time. So you know what we'll be doing for episode 103. But yes, in the meantime, we will go over the Major League debut of Paul Skenes. Bump it.
Live from Central Pennsylvania with your host Ian DiCarlo, this is Hoagies and Pierogis.
The Ski Stash! The Ski Stash!
Welcome to the Big Ten. Major's going drink, man. Let's go! This is also going to be a little short because I can hear everything through the walls of the hotel. Not the best for recording a podcast. Can't fit my ice pack in the mini freezer. Forget about the damn fridge. This room was purchased off a cruise ship from the 80s. I don't know what the fuck that Windows sex bed is doing there, but it's freaking me out. And what the hell is up with the room-long mirror on the wall behind the beds with lights above them that can light a whole Walmart by themselves? Just so weird. I did sleep well last night, though. I'll give them that. The beds are comfy. As you guys know, last week was my birthday, last Wednesday. That's why you guys got the episode a week or a day early. Well, excuse me. Happy birthday to me. It was announced that Paul Skenes was making his debut last Saturday against the Cubs. I could not believe it. Of course, we missed including this in last week's episode because I was being lazy and I really didn't want to edit on my birthday, or else I would have stopped what I was doing and recorded a Skenes chunk. But instead of making a 5-minute long video of all my thoughts, I decided to go to the game to watch him in person. I'm going to make a 5-minute long video with all my thoughts. First thought was that the rain was going to ruin it for everyone, except it didn't, and showed up at the right time to give fans a better excuse to leave the stadium. So I will go over Skenes' start, but after Skenes allowed runners on first and third with no outs, in the 5th inning, he was pulled to everyone's dismay. People were cheering him on, but everyone was kind of like, let him finish the inning. They're up 6-1. Kyle Nicholas was brought in, and he proceeded to strike out the first 2 batters he faced. Fucking awesome. But then he hit the next one to load the bases and then walked in 3 straight runs. What are you doing? What are you doing? 2 of those runs were charged to Skenes. So now he has like a 6 ERA because he has 3 earned runs allowed in just 4 innings. So then Josh Fleming came in to relieve Kyle Nicholas. He walked in a run and allowed an infield single to tie the game at 6. Then it started pouring, and then there was a mass exodus. A lot of boos and a lot of fuck you nuttings. It was very bad.
And so as a major league hitter,
and that forces in a run. Wow, walks him on 4 pitches. Man, strike after 15 straight balls, and there's another one and another run in. Ground ball left side, and it's a tie game.
unbelievable.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Nothing O'Neill Cruz can do about that. From where he's positioned.
And that's going to be it there to call out the grounds crew.
My goodness. What a
I didn't even see the infield single because at that point I was ready to leave anyway, and I'm pretty sure I was already up the stairs when it happened. So, yeah, the game was tied 6-6. I left. I was out of there. which was not a good choice. After the rain delay, Colin Holderman walked in. Another 2 runners with the bases loaded to make it 8-6. I mean, we have to see this on scorecard. You know what? Let's look it up right now. All right, Paul Clemens umpire scorecard. He actually had an overall accuracy of 92% and an overall consistency of 94%, plus 0.4 runs in favor of the Pirates. Okay, so we do have some bad ones here. Some of the most egregious calls. There were a lot of missed balls. Okay. Called ball accuracy, 91%. Major league average is 97%. He was good on the called strikes, but he was calling a lot of balls. 12 of 141 called balls were true strikes. There were so many balls called in a row that I had to believe, absolutely had to believe that it was the umpire. And I'll let you decide here for yourself, but I mean, it does look like there were a lot of balls that were missed that should have been strikes. But I don't know exactly where those occurred in the game. I'm sure I could find them, but that would take a lot of work. That was so fucking bad. Oh my God, it was terrible. I really was shocked. I've never seen that many runs walked in an inning. There were 6 runs walked in that inning. 6. How? That is so that baffles me. I don't even know what to say about that. Let's fucking move on. Okay, the Pirates ended up winning the game 10-9. They made a comeback in the 6th inning, I believe, the bottom of the 6th. But Cruz had a great game after hitting a home run earlier in the game. Okay, let's focus on Skenes here. Let's zoom in a little bit. Skenes threw 84 pitches, his season high so far, which is why it was time to take him out with runners on the corners, even up by 5 runs. I'm sure they did not want Skenes out there throwing 84 pitches. I am almost certain they didn't. But yeah, 84 total pitches. We're going to look at the breakdown here. First off, may as well start with his fastballs. And this lineup is very, very lefty heavy. So he didn't have too much of a workload here. He was keeping it very low, and it was the same with lefties. I was shocked to see him keeping it this low in the zone. Only 8 fastballs to right-handed batters there. All right. He was also a little wild. You can see still a lot of fastballs down in the zone, and that kind of matched what he was working with. And I personally did not like this. This was way too many splinkers for a pitch that he just learned this offseason, and for a pitch that, hey, the splitter is known for causing a lot of strain on that elbow. You think a fastball splitter hybrid? I mean, a splitter is already a fastball like kind of hybrid changeup kind of thing. How fast do you think his elbow is going to deteriorate with him throwing 21 splinkers? You can't be throwing that many splinkers, especially with how new the pitch is to him. You cannot be doing that when he's mastered that fastball slider. Get him with the curveball. Your changeup is elite as well. Hit him with that. He only threw 5 changeups the whole game. And he threw way more splinkers than I was expecting. And I really, really did not like to see that. I'm actually shocked that they allowed him to do that. Okay, here we have the pitch that worked the best for him. That slider against right-handers. Oh, he threw 13 of them. And he did get hit around a little bit in that corner. But, he had 2 great strikeouts right there in that lower corner of the strike zone. Oh, it was amazing. It was fucking great. And this is from the pitcher's view, not the catcher's view. So the right-handed batter would be on the right there. And that slider breaking down and away from him. Oh, man. And maybe his approach angle on the fastball is intentional? I'm not sure. I just don't know why he wouldn't put it up in the zone more. I'm sure it plays up in the zone, even though it's considered, flat and lacks a lot of vertical movement. But I don't know. That was puzzling to me. Maybe that's also why he threw a lot more splinkers than I thought he was going to. But, man, that's just really, really baffling to me. And I really don't want him to throw any more than 20. I don't want him to throw more than 10 splinkers a game, to be honest with you. That's going to lead to trouble. It really is. Out of anything, more so than the 102-mile-an-hour fastball, that 96, 97-mile-an-hour splitter-sinker combo is going to kill him. It's going to make his elbow fucking explode. All right, so the team as a whole after last week we came into the podcast with them winning 3 straight games in a row, 2 against Colorado, 1 against Los Angeles where Mitch Keller pitched a complete game. Then they go and lose 3 straight. 2 against the Angels. They had off that Thursday, and then they lost against the Cubs on Friday. Now, I'm just glad they got that loss against the Cubs out of the way before, and they didn't completely waste it on Skenes. So, yeah, they won, like I said earlier, they won that Skenes game 10-9. Almost blew the game. I had a bet on them. It was Pirates -1.5, the only leg to lose. Pirates money line, Paul Skenes over 6.5 strikeouts, and then over 7.5 runs. The only one to lose was Pirates -1.5, and they were up 10-8 at one point. So I was a little bit frustrated. And of course, they blew the game on Mother's Day. They should have won that game. That was just terrible. Chapman blew the game. I don't know what's up with Chapman, but he's having his spring training struggles that we were really hoping that he got over. They won the first game against Milwaukee. I tell you what, they're not doing too bad against Milwaukee after splitting their first series with them and winning this first game 8-6. Actually, Brian Reynolds went 5 for 5 last night with a home run, and he only had 2 RBI. Jesus Christ. Jeff Fasson said, "Oh, well, the Pirates are a really fun team to watch right now. Yeah, if you like to see how teams blow 6-1 leads and how a player that's 5 for 5 only has 2 runs batted in." What? That doesn't make any sense. All right, we got another couple up against Milwaukee. Priester starting. Perez needs to have a comeback start against them on Wednesday. So we'll see. We will see. Another Pirates news, they named their new team dog Slugger, a black dog whose name ends with a GGER in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. What can go wrong? Wilson Contreras got the shit smacked out of his arm. We have to go over this because I've never seen such a brutal injury like this. Oh, if you're squeamish, look away.
These guys that we've seen, and we'll see this one here, the backswing catches him right in the wrist, upper forearm area there. Oh, man.
I mean, it's no surprise that it's fractured. I'm surprised it wasn't hanging there all loose, fucking like it wasn't attached to anything besides the skin. That must hurt so bad. Oh, but who's to blame here? It seems like Contreras, even though there are some angles where it looks like JD Martinez is like 6 inches outside of the batter's box, which you obviously can't do. There is one definitive angle, though, where he is standing on the back line. He's right on that back line, which that's a little bit close, too. I think you need to be inside and not standing on the line at all. But, I mean, hey, it's no surprise that Cardinals fans are losing their shit about this, is saying, "Oh, he was outside the batter's box. He was standing way outside there. You can't fucking do that. There's no way Contreras was trying to steal strikes like he always does." But, hey, it is kind of refreshing to see them defending a colored person over a white person. All right, let's see here. I don't know if we really have too much to go over. I thought it was cool that Zay Jones signed with the Cardinals. I thought he was a lock for the Chiefs after making a visit with them. But now, whoa, all of a sudden, it seems like the Cardinals can be dangerous with a healthy Kyler Murray. I mean, people want to talk about the Bears, but the Cardinals are certainly trending in the right direction after having that loaded draft class with, 6 picks inside the top 100, I think it was. Oh, and then we may as well go over this. Jared Goff is the highest paid Lions player in franchise history making $53 million a year, I believe. Is it worth it? No. So it is a 4-year, $212 million contract extension that includes $170 million guaranteed. That's the crazy part. All of these guaranteed money deals going to older quarterbacks. It hasn't worked out that well so far, has it? So Lions, what are you doing? What are you doing? Holy shit. Yeah, it's $53 million a year right behind right behind Burrow's $54 million a year. Holy shit. I really can't believe they tied up so much money in him. I can understand spending that much money on Sewell. I can understand spending that much money on St. Brown. I don't think you can justify spending that much on Goff at this point in his career. Oh, Burrow is at $55 million. My bad. Okay, and like I said, we're going to go over the NFL schedules next week. They come out on Wednesday night. They come out, I think at like a primetime time, so I'm not going to wait and record until after that's done on Wednesday. Scramble to get everything done in what I'm sure will be almost a 40-minute long episode going through the schedules. We couldn't do the schedules and the Skenes debut in the same episode. That would have taken way too long. This one by itself, almost 20 minutes. So who knows? Who the hell knows? I am looking forward to it as always. I need that Chargers anime schedule in my veins right now. Please let it be another anime schedule. I need chapter 3. Dude, there has to be an act 3. That just makes sense. After the third one, you can change it, but no one's tired of it. Okay, scroll Twitter here just to make sure that nothing crazy has happened. Oh, the WNBA season is starting now. I'm sure we'll be hearing a lot more about the WNBA. So, I mean, hey, if that's interesting to go over like women's college basketball was, we'll fucking do it. We'll talk about it. I don't give a shit. Let's go. Oh, Theo Ash dropped a Shadur Sanders film review. Gotta watch that. Oh. Okay, yeah, I believe that's it. I'm going to get some dinner, watch some Legionist Gangs tonight. Everyone, have a good week. Make sure to leave a like and comment on each video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hoagies and Pierogis is available on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Follow us on TikTok and Instagram for clips throughout the week. And I'll leave you with this. Munch, punch, 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 punch.
I'm gonna put my foot right behind you, dog. I don't care if you sit on it.
Gotcha.
Sit on it, baby. That was a strike! That was a strike! That was a strike! Angel Hernandez over here!
Oh,
White boy!
I'm in the rowdy section. Let's go.
I know, me too. The whole start.
He's doing a strike when he said no.
What? Are you serious?